Is Florida still home base for all of you?
Kind of. We're kind of scattered around right now, but we all grew up in Florida and spent our formative years there, so it's a big part of who we are.
I guess the mythology, I mean, we're a beach surf culture here of sorts, we're a coastal, country basically. And, it's not that foreign, but Florida has a mythology that we see so much television, so much film of all sorts. Does it shape what you write, or does it have nothing to do with it?
I don't know. People seem to think that we have a very Floridian sound.
Do they?
A lot of people think we're from California
right.
when they talk to us. So I don't know if it was a conscious decision to be a beach rock band or whatever.
Calling yourself Surfer Blood Surfer Blood itself is a giveaway of some sorts. It sort of leads some people certain places with the title, doesn't it?
It does. It's easy to go there with a name like Surfer Blood, and a lot of times I think we pick the right name.
Do any of you surf?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
That's Tyler over there. He's the only one who's actually good.
Okay.
If nothing else, coming from Florida at least shaped us all musically, in that there's not necessarily a whole lot to do around there. So
beautiful
we all grew up playing in.
Yes.
If you like condominiums.
Yes, I mean there are because of there's a dance sort of scene happening there. There's obviously with some of the subcultures that we see coming through, and I guess quite an ethnic mix of people as well in Florida. I mean,
right, definitely, yeah.
And that must have some impact on them. What do you hear on the radio there, for example, that takes your fancy?
Well,
there's no more rock station.
I don't think really anyone listens to radio. At least none of us do.
They don't.
Or did.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff going on. There's obviously a really big electronic scene down there. And there's also a lot of sort of more aggressive hardcore music and pop punk music.
Yeah.
So people who are trying to do something a little bit outside of that find each other pretty fast.
Yeah.
And that's how we all met.
And that is not too dissimilar to the Gold Coast in our country. You get a lot of that sort of underbelly stuff happening as well. Now, recorded, you're from East Coast. You went to LA to record this. Was that at the behest of the producer, or you wanted to go somewhere different for fun, or what?
Well, he wanted us to record in Wales, and I don't think we wanted to record in Wales, so LA was the next best choice.
East West, and of course, you've reported that it's where Pet Sounds was recorded. I didn't know that, but is there a picture on the wall? Is there a lock of hair anywhere from Brian Wilson?
There's definitely a signed record, a signed copy of Smile.
Smile is there, right?
Yeah, which is really cool. Yeah.
The ghosts of the Beach Boys.
Exactly.
Better get it right, fellas. Better get it right. JP, Pythons, what's the reference?
Well, it's an idea that Tyler and I came up with together.
Okay. Yeah.
The idea for the cover art and for the name came together right at the same time. Tyler just had this idea about hey, what do you think about having this scrawny, 8 or 9-year-old kid flexing his muscles in the mirror with a big grin? We could call it pythons, because that's, what a slang term for biceps, I guess.
Yes.
So we thought it'd be a really cool juxtaposition to have those two things going on at the same time.
Put that together.
1, 2, 3, and... In a world full of secrets, guarded by a plagiarizing heart, I still can't believe you keep yours with me. Half a world between us, half a world to cut and paste away. Gravity will bring our orbits together. I think we both can see our own gravity is keeping our orbits in place. We've been around the sun together as one, keeping up with fury space. Leader of the pack in the chase. I can make a mess of things when I wish on Saturn's rings. Our love can't be seen by the naked eye. By now we both can see our own gravity is keeping our orbits in place. We've been around the sun together as one, keeping up with fury space, breaking our necks in this race. I think we both can see our own gravity is keeping our orbits in place. We've been around the sun together as one, keeping up the fury of space, breaking our necks in this race, leader of the pack in the chase.
Live in the studio, Surfer Blood, we have JP and Tom there. Tyler and Kevin, maybe even a tambourine or something. Nothing going on over there.
Tyler forgot his egg shaker.
His egg shaker. Never mind, with the time off doesn't hurt anybody. I don't want to be so brash to suggest the naivety of that sort of sentiment. Jonathan Richman, I can hear. I don't know.
We do like the Modern Lovers.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot. So.
There's something very direct about the sentiment and everything. Yeah, terrific.